Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm throwing together a couple of French toast casseroles and I thought I'd bring you guys along to see how I do it. Basically, you want to cut up bread. You can use French bread, you can use brioche, you can use whatever floats your boat. And then you need, usually I use a couple, like a one package of cream cheese per casserole. And then you want your fruit. Today I'm using blueberries and I'm using peaches. You need some vanilla. Into the cream cheese, I mix in some powdered sugar, just to give it a nice sweet flavor. And then you're going to need some eggs, some scrambled up eggs. I added a little bit of heavy cream, some white sugar into that. Now, this is a great casserole for the weekend. You can put it together the night before, leave it in the fridge, and then bake it the next day. That way the egg absorbs nicely into everything. So I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So I've already added my vanilla and my cream and my white sugar to my egg mixture. And now I'm just going to pour it over top. Okay. I usually use about, 6 eggs per casserole. Now I'm just going to give it a little bit of a toss, make sure everything's good and covered. And this one is going to be the blueberry. So now I take my clean, fresh blueberries. You can use fresh or frozen. And I just kind of put those on. And I'm going to kind of knock a couple of them down to the bottom. The bread will soak in whatever's left of the egg mixture at the bottom. Okay, so now that I mixed that in, put a few more berries on top. And then you're just going to take globs of your cream cheese. I could have softened it a bit more. I mean, just makes it easier to work with. Now I'm just mixing in the rest of the sugar, white sugar. And yes, my hands are clean. I know everybody's all like, using your fingers in cooking. That's just how I roll. Yeah, so this is a great one to put together, like I said, for the weekends. And then I just kind of flatten it out a bit, kind of spread it around. Again, it's no big deal. It's not perfect. You just kind of want a little bit in every bite kind of thing. And now you can either top it with a little bit of white sugar, or you can top it with some maple syrup. And that's it. Now I'm going to cover it up with saran wrap, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. And now, okay, so for the peach one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to crack, these eggs are really big, so oops. I'm just going to do 4. So same thing, you want your eggs, you want to put in a little bit of vanilla. You want to add in a little bit of icing sugar. And then you want to add in a little bit of milk. And then you're just going to whisk it up. Yes, I'm very messy in the kitchen, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're going to get that going. So I'd love to hear if you guys have ever made this kind of casserole. I'm going to be trying it with just bacon and maple syrup because I think that would be amazing. yeah, so that'll be the next one I try. I haven't done that before. So you pour your egg mixture over, give it a little bit of a stir just to get some of the bread on the top coated in the egg mixture. Hope you guys can see this okay. Again, it's not really, you're not too picky about it. It'll absorb in as it cooks and as it sits in the fridge. And now I've got, these were frozen peaches, so I was going to cut them up, but I think whole will be lovely. Maybe not stuck together. And yeah, I mean, you can cut them up if you want smaller pieces in there. What do you think? Is that enough? Kind of want to get a piece in every bite, right? So I'm going to knock some down to the bottom of the peaches, some out of the dish. Okay, there we go. A little bit more on top. Okay, what do you think? Looks pretty good. Then we're going to take our powdered sugar, we're going to top it, and we're going to stick it in, oops, look at me. There we go, cream cheese. I thought it didn't look right. So the cream cheese kind of goes on top. It looks so delicious, and it tastes so delicious when it's done. Now you can layer this if you want. You could put some cream cheese on and then put more bread and egg mixture if you want. But I just do it like this. Sometimes I do layer it, but not always. And today I just want to get these done so that there's a quick breakfast snack to grab during the week. So I'll bake these up, and they freeze well as well if you need to freeze them. And yes, I use my fingers a lot in my kitchen. I find that I can feel what I need a little bit better than a spoon. So there's that. And you know, you kind of want a little bit in every area. I guess I didn't quite need the 2 packs of cream cheese, but maybe I'll add some to the blueberry one. What do you guys think? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this other one. Yeah, I could use a little bit more. A couple spots I see here that are pretty plain looking. Now I found that the peaches, the frozen peaches I was using, I always like to try stuff before I use it. And it didn't have a lot of sweet flavor to it. You do kind of want to be mindful of that because you want it to be delicious, right? So on that note, and I think that kind of goes the same with the blueberries. I did buy them fresh, but they're not like bursting with flavor or anything. So I'm going to top both of these with some icing sugar just to give it a nice sweet texture. And like I said, you can use maple syrup or whatever. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Okay, and those are good to go. So now I'm going to cover them with Saran Wrap, and I'm going to leave them in the fridge till the morning, and then I'll pop them in the morning. Pop them in the oven at 375. Usually takes about 35 to 40 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You know your oven. If it runs hot, use a lower temperature. If it runs cool, use a higher temperature. When it's nice and golden brown, it comes out of the oven, and I will bring you guys back then. Okay guys, welcome back. So I ended up doing, I'm just making me a chocolatey treat. I ended up doing them in my small counter oven instead of in the big oven, so they're being done separately. So the blueberry one is just ready to come out, and then I'm going to put the peach one in, and I thought I'd let you guys see what this looks like. And I'm experimenting with this machine over here because I want to, they both sound like liquid, so I'm going to put this one in first. hot chocolate. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Okay, and then we did my open mitts. Okay, so, oh, look at that. You guys, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? It's all bubbling away with the blueberry and the juices. Okay, so that one is done. And this one is going in. So I'm at 375. I ended up going about 50 minutes on that. So I'm gonna go 50 minutes on that one too. So yep, this is what it looks like. Isn't it delicious? And then you just kind of scoop it out of there. You can drizzle maple syrup on it if you want before you serve it. You could do whatever you want. Just eat it because it's delicious. Okay. Okay guys, the peach one is ready. So I did take a spatula after it was in for a few minutes and flatten out all the cream cheese on this one. Look at that. Delicious. See that? It's totally delicious. And so now you can take, there we go. And there's the other one, the blueberry. So now you can take these and you can pop them in the fridge, let them cool, and cut them up in serving pieces and throw them in the freezer. Or you can put maple syrup all over them and serve them nice and hot. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and this adventure with me. Now you can do it with any fruit you like. My favorite is strawberry. I love it with strawberry. But I didn't have any strawberries today, so we went with the peach and the blueberry. Thanks for coming by my channel. Bye-bye.